Hey guys, this is Chitrang here from Talk Tech Unbox, and in this video we'll be talking about the difference between a mechanical drive, which is the normal hard drive, and a solid state drive, which is an SSD. So without further ado, let's get started. Well, let's be honest. We all have seen crazily thin laptops come out in 2016, but have you ever thought why your laptop is not as thin as them? One of the main reasons is that your laptop probably has a hard drive, whilst the thin one has a SSD. So first, what is a hard drive? It is a mechanical drive which consists of internal moving parts, and basically everything is divided into different components. And what about a SSD? Well, a SSD is solid, meaning that it does not have any moving parts whatsoever, and it is a complete flash storage just like a thumb drive. Hence it has a small form factor and is pretty less bulky. Also, it is up to 4 times faster than a normal hard drive, but also about 3 times costlier. So which one is the right one for you? Well, if you are the one who uses their PC just to browse the internet or write emails or any kind of general purpose activities, then the hard drive is the better option since it is cheaper. I mean, it's bulkier, but it's cheaper. However, if you are a photographer or any kind of professional, or specifically a graphic professional whose work is highly dependent on the PC, then the SSD is the perfect option for you. Because in an SSD, the read and write speeds are way too faster than what a normal hard drive has, which means that your work will be done in less amount of time than what it would usually take with a hard drive. When your operating system is installed on a SSD, it decreases the boot time of your PC, which means that with an SSD, your PC will boot up to twice as fast in comparison to the slower hard drive. So now listing the advantages of a mechanical hard drive versus the advantages of an SSD, the only major difference is that the hard drive is basically largely available and is also cheaper than an SSD. However, the SSD excels over the mechanical hard drive in every possible field except these two. Well, now coming to the disadvantages, the major disadvantage of having a mechanical drive is the fact that it consists of moving parts, which means if you drop a mechanical drive, it is probably going to be damaged. Well, in comparison, dropping a SSD would be like dropping a thumb drive. And does your thumb drive get damaged when you drop it? Ask yourself. Now we jump on to probably the most important part of the video, which is benchmarks, because you can't prove anything without doing benchmarks. So we did some benchmarks on an HP Pavilion 15 having a 1TB hard drive and compared the results with the Dell 7559 having a 128GB SSD with the OS installed on the SSD. We also reviewed this laptop in our last video, so make sure you check it out. Links will be in the description. So first we transferred a 1GB of file in the Dell, which has an SSD, and as you can see the write speed is about 175 megabytes per second and the read speed is about 415 megabytes per second. And we transferred the same file in the HP Pavilion 15, which was 1GB, and as you can see there are vast differences. The write speed is just 63.8 megabytes per second and the read speed is just 66.5 megabytes per second. You can do the math. So we'll put some links below in the description of the cheapest SSDs that you can find on the e-commerce site, so make sure you check them out. So to sum it up, an SSD is definitely better than a hard drive, but the necessity differs from people to people. So have you upgraded to an SSD already? Let us know about your experience with an SSD over a normal hard drive in the comment section below. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video if you found it helpful. This is Chitrang from Talk Tech Unbox and I shall see you in the next one.